feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank. When it's
Welcome to the Orange County Shrimp Tank here in beautiful Southern California, where we interview CEOs and business owners about the do's and don'ts of running their business. Today, I want to bring up Joel with...
Joel Bones, tattoo artist.
And we're going to get back with Joel here in 1 second here. And one thing I wanted is a reminder to get the full segment. Check out orangecounty.shrimptankpodcast.com and get the full segment. A lot of good information there for you. And hey, I'd like to start off with, I've always asked this one question, and that's, what do you do? And I got to say, most of the time I stumble on that, but it's very important that, you know, we have a one sentence, one line, you know, where we got enough there where people understand what we do and not where we regret it later on. So when people ask you that question, you know, what do you do, Joe? What do you say?
I'm a tattoo artist. With that, I'm more realistic tattoos, which means dimensional, three-dimensional. We use light, shadow, perspective, everything like that in our thinking to produce these tattoos. It's not so much just built off of a line or something like that. It's forms and things of that nature.
Excellent. So you mentioned too, like a photo something before. What was that other one? Or
photorealistic
photorealistic
is something that's very much just exactly like the photo. With tattoos, sometimes it works better just to kind of bring up contrast, add a little bit of structure to it to make it solid for years to come.
Excellent. And for those of you who are contemplating, listen to this the way he articulated. There's a lot to it. He's going to make sure it's done right, especially for those of you for a first time or a second time you had a mistake. You want to make sure you got the right person in front of you.
So, Joel, what do you think is the one key element to developing that loyal clientele?
Personally, I like to take time with people. Of course, giving them what they want, giving them a great tattoo is mandatory. But with that, I'll spend additional time to understand their ideas. I will use everything at our disposal with how to create and put together the best tattoo I can for them.
Excellent, excellent. Hey, experience, it brings up another thing with experience. I've been in the business over 34 years, and I got to tell you, with the changes with legislation and taxes continuously, I'm always on top of it. But I got to say, it took me about 10 years where I feel really comfortable, you know, where I said, I have this thing down. Now, how long have you been in the business again, and when did you feel like, you know, I have, or in your industry, that you have that experience?
I think after a few years, you start feeling comfortable, just like you said. For me, you know, I've heard the 10,000 hour thing talked about. If you have that long in your business, you pretty much are going to nail what you're doing, or you better just quit.
Yeah.
But for me, it's climbed up certainly over 10,000 people, and with that is multiple hours
There's
on
a lot
each
of hours
person.
there.
So I feel I'm in the zone with that.
Excellent, excellent, fantastic.
So, Joel, at the end of the day, you know, how do you want your clients to remember you, Mr. Bones?
At the end of the day, I think I just want to put tattoos on people that they really appreciate, that they like for a lifetime, and give them a good experience, make them understand that, have them understand that tattoos are enjoyable on whatever level they're getting them.
Hey, they're popular now without a question. It seems like some of these studios or shops, tattoo shops, you know, they're getting really busy now. So again, you know, and that brings up another thing, you know, with the response from the you know, from the public out there, you know, the different social medias. How do we get out there to say, hey, we're over here, and by the way, this is some of our talent, you know, or what we do, what we display when they, you know, they do communicate with us. You know, what are some of the social medias that you feel is very important in your industry?
For us, Instagram is number one.
Instagram.
Yeah, it's picture-based. So off of that, we have photos of all of our work. We have them in our private portfolios, and people can go and access that very quickly on Instagram and see if it's what they're looking for.
So it displays your work.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Especially with those people that are contemplating, not sure, you know, when they have a little idea, they can do their homework. So when they do sit in front of you, then you both collaborate and get the thing done.
100%.
Oh,
and we want
excellent.
people to look at the portfolios and understand which artist is going to be right for them.
Excellent.
So
excellent.
So, Joel, if I want to set up a consultation, I want to come see you, what's the best way? What's your preferred method?
The quickest way is for just to go on the website. I work at Goldrush Tattoo, and Goldrush Tattoo has a website, also on Instagram, both under that name. I personally have Joel Bones as a website, and through that you can access my email or any phone numbers for contact.
Excellent.
Excellent. Hey, I want to say again, thank you, Joel.
Yeah, Joel Bones, Mr. Bones.
Mr.
Thank you,
Bones,
guys.
for being on our show today, and my co-host Tab Phipps. And I just a little personal story here. I know a little bit about Joel. My son did a little homework when he was contemplating getting his tattoo, and he's a very particular. And he found Joe, and I got to sit with Joe there. And this guy's for real. Bottom line, he's talented. You want to check him out. Again, you want to go to the Orange County Shrimp Tank Podcast.com. Get more information on Joe. And he described some medias to get in touch with him. And again, check out the same website or our link here, and check out iTunes, YouTube, Google Play, and download one of our podcasts. You might find a CEO that might be in your particular industry. So again, always remember, with the ups and downs of the business world, and there's plenty of them, always stay cool out there and keep the faith.
I've been feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond.